think you can hear it. So I took the weekend and, well, Scott and I went to fix the Jeep. We got all the parts on it, and well, let's just start there. It's officially Jeep Day. We got Davin's Jeep Grand Cherokee up here. We're doing a 2.5-inch lift on his car. Davin, do you have the Nerf bars?
Not on me, they're never made it yet.
They never made it yet. Okay. Okay, well, and we're doing the rotors, wheel bearing, hub assembly, and CV axle replacement on the Jeep. Now, all the parts that I ordered were ordered from Amazon. Veronica's dad recently got a bunch of parts for his front end on Amazon, and he said they were brilliant. They're great. So the whole goal here is to see do these Amazon parts actually work well? Get bolt there, Scott. Why aren't we using air tools? Oh, because we don't want to strip it, that's why.
You don't want to use air on that.
Got it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got it.
I don't know. I think it just disintegrated on us there, bud.
Oh boy. I cannot emphasize it enough. When you drive on the beach, this is what will happen to your vehicle. It's inevitable. Probably so many other parts of the underbody here that are gonna need replaced sooner than later because of all that exposure to salt. Salt just eats metal, man.
It's probably definitely well.
Oh, breaker bar for the win, dude.
Yep.
I'm so amazed that happened. All right, things are moving along, dude. We've got one of these wheel bearing assemblies out. We're gonna try and get that axle end in there. What do you even call this? Like, what is that? An axle puller?
Yeah, just any. That's a puller.
A puller. Dude, that's brilliant.
Used for multiple things.
It's brilliant.
We're gonna use it to see if it'll do this.
It's gonna do it, watch. I betcha. We're in the thick of it right now. We got the axle out, rotors off, the wheel bearing assembly. These guys got the whole suspension tore off, compressing springs over there, trying to put the suspension column back together. This is as deep as it gets right here. It's hot out. That is some dangerous stuff right there. One spring carries enough kinetic energy to literally take your head off. At that point, things started getting a little bit like we started running out of time. We were trying to help the others get the lift done, and I ended up doing most of the installment of the parts on the Jeep myself. Had Scotty double check and make sure you know, all the bolts were nice and tight, torqued to spec, and yeah, still hear the noise. It became harder to film and get the work done, so we decided just to get the work done because it was taking way too long to finish this Jeep. And well, after we got the parts on and took it for a drive, I don't know if you can hear it right now, the sound remains. Like, what the heck? One thing left that it could possibly be is tires. Yesterday I went to get the tires checked. I got the balance on both front tires. They were a little off, but we still hear the noise. I turned to you guys on Twitter and like asked any auto mechanics could maybe help figure out what that noise could be. And a lot of people are saying a whole bunch of different things. One more thing I can try, and that's rotating the fronts to the back so that we can determine if the sound changes or not. This has been a tricky fix. Like, I don't know what that noise is. This is probably a bad idea. Who can recall like one of the first videos I ever made it was about getting a sub sandwich, I think, on our way to New Jersey to meet Jesse Wellens and film and prank him, and I ended up getting sick from it. Like, so sick, I ended up staying in the hotel room and I couldn't even come out of it to go do what we came there to do. Like, it was bad.
The purple is the purple snake.
Oh, go. Ah!
You get another life.
Who recognizes what that sound is? Tell me.
You gotta make all the blocks. If they're yellow, you have to make them all yellow.
I'm going. Ah, really?
Stuff.
Oh, you probably could see it right there. Haha, it's Cuber.
You have one more life.
You guys ever seen this game?
Dead.
Cuber
Game
is
over.
one of our little, and I was watching Wreck-It Ralph Breaks the Internet, and it's a really good movie.
Yeah, it actually is.
Yeah, it is a good movie.
You have to learn things what he is doing.
Really?
And he's doing bad things, and his mom says things. I don't know her mom's name.
Do you know the name of the book?
David?
David?
Yeah.
Liza's in preschool and she is learning all sorts of things. What are you learning in school?
Dang it.
I play with baby dolls and let me do something.
Oh, she plays with baby dolls and learns how to color and stuff. But Eliza already knows how to color. She's very good at that. You see, all this stuff here, all this new stuff. Look, look, look. New caliper, new CV axle, the wheel bearing you can't see, it's in front, and the rotor super shiny. Like, look at that shiny rotor. So the new parts look great. Like, they're fantastic, but that wasn't the problem. So I think the next step is gonna be, well, let me get out of here. Yeah, like I said, we gotta take the front tires and move them to the back and see if the sound changes. I really do think it's the tires because I was going down the highway yesterday and you know when you're like up against the barrier, you can like really hear your tires, and I can hear that same sound bouncing off the barrier from the tires. And I know it's the tires because you know how the pavement gets hot and like you can hear the tar sticking to your tires. Well, that's what I was hearing. Plus, I noticed this, look. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but that right there, that's a good indication also that it could just be the tire. Like that may be a broken belt. That's a weak part. That's no bueno. Which is a bummer because, I mean, you can see there's a fair amount of tread left on these tires. Like this tire should still be good. What is this, a Corsair MSR, Mastercraft? Does it tell you what the mileage, like, does it tell you how many like max miles on these tires are? Anyway, yeah, you can see where there was a old weight clipped onto the wheel here, and then they recently just changed it. So I don't know, man. Working on cars is tricky. Sometimes you think you know, like Scotty was sure this was a wheel bearing, and other people were sure it was a wheel bearing. But we got them taken off and replaced, and that wasn't the sound. So you just got to keep, I guess, working through it to figure out what is exactly the problem. I'm not worried about it. We'll get there. The only pitfall is maybe buying tires early. Maybe there's a warranty on these that I should probably look into. Anyways, it's about time to move on and get something done. I'm gonna swap these tires out today, and I'll let you know in the next video if that helped. But yeah, that's pretty much where I'm gonna leave you guys on this one. Thank you for hanging out with me today and watching my struggle, because it is real. Not gonna bring me down though. We'll get this thing figured out. And after all, it is just a car, right? That's it for me on this one. What you think about, you bring about. Keep your mind in a positive place. See you in the next one.